Okay, today we're going over sections, so a couple short videos, and as we do that you'll be going over the homework that I've given you as a review for the test tomorrow. And the first one, you can see I already put it up on the board there, was writing rational numbers as decimals. So let's go ahead and jump into these because I do want to make them as short as possible so we can get through these today. So the first one, let's write an example down. Now I've got three of them, so I'm going to label the first one example A. And like I said, I'll go over three different kinds because you're going to see three different kinds on your test tomorrow. So on the first one, let's do a -8, and let's put that over 15. Okay, and just like the title said, we're putting the rational numbers, or these fractions, and we're writing them as a decimal. So a -8 over 15, to get that into a decimal format, we just divide the top by the bottom, or divide the numerator by the denominator. So if we divide 8 by 15, you're going to get 0.53. And you actually get 0.53333 indefinitely. And remember, when you have that repeating one, you put the bar over it. So it's 0.53 with a 3 repeating, and it's a negative. Okay, so negative 0.53 with 3 repeating. So that would be your answer for A. Now for B, we'll change it a little bit. What we'll do is we'll give you an improper fraction. So how about 13 over 6? Okay, remember, we're not putting that into a mixed number format because I know a lot of you will see that top number or the numerator bigger than the denominator and automatically want to put it as a mixed number, which is what we usually do. But today we're putting that as a decimal. So same process, we just divide the top, the 13, by the bottom, or the denominator, by 6. And if you do that, you're going to get 2.16, and on this one the 6 keeps on repeating, so we want to put the bar over the 6. Okay, this was positive, so I don't need to do anything with the 2.15. It's just that's the answer, positive. And let's look at the last one that you'll see on the test tomorrow, and you're going to have some mixed numbers in there. So how about -3 and 3/4? And just like always, for simplicity's sake, we're going to convert that over to an improper fraction. Now there's other ways to do it, but like I said, I try to show you one way until you get real comfortable with it, and then you can start looking at other ways to do it if it makes more sense to you. So this way we're going to turn that -3 and 3/4 into an improper fraction. So take the bottom number, the denominator, multiply it by the whole number, which is the 3, so that gives you 12. Add the numerator, so it gives you 15 now. So we're at 15 over 4. We keep the same denominator, and that whole thing was negative, so we carry that over. So now, just like we did in A, we can go ahead and make that into a decimal. So we divide the top by the bottom, so -15 divided by 4. And that's going to give us 3.75, and it doesn't go on, so we don't have to worry about it, and that is a negative, by the way. Carry that over. And so this is a terminating decimal, so we don't have to put a bar over anything. So here I'll just go to the hand and go over it real quick. You have three different kinds of problems, A, B, and C. They just look a little bit different, and we're putting all of those into a decimal format. Here we have a regular fraction, -8 over 15, and when you divide 8 by 15 you get 0.53. We know that's a negative, and here the 3 repeats. On B, same process, 13 divided by 6, and you get 2.16, and the 6 repeats, so I put that up over there, and we know it's positive. And the last one, we just had a mixed number, and we converted that into an improper fraction, which is your -15 over 4. And then we divided 15 by 4, got 3.75. We knew that it was negative, and that one doesn't have a bar over it because it's not a repeating decimal, it's a terminating decimal. Okay, so that's the first part, and you have your work or your review sectioned off, and so you're going to have a section that shows you writing numbers as decimals. So go ahead and do those problems, and we will get started on the next video here very shortly.